Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
I've been a Phil's gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%, lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, what, 60%? Gasoline, 55%? I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com. What are you, nuts? 85% of the people do not know how to get out of the market. They lose money because they don't know when to get out. I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. I solved that with my Pro 2 color-coded chart. It tells you when to get out. It tells you when to get in, tells you what to add, not to add. Specifically, when do I get out? It tells you that. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Get your 10-day free trial of my Pro 2 color-coded chart and a membership. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Money's coming to me.
And at the end of the day, the consumer looks immensely strong. So much so that many people are willing to quit their jobs. They've got so much in savings.
You know, how many times have you heard that? It drives me crazy. What a lie that is. Savings. They have savings. Just like the housing market. It's different this time. Yeah, it's worse this time than it was last time. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Look, stop listening to the fake business news networks that just totally, either they're stupid, most of them are, they're dumb, okay, or you're being conned. I mean, when I hear how strong they are saving, remember where that savings came from? They went into forbearance. When we had the pandemic, you didn't have to pay a house payment. You didn't have to pay a rent. You didn't pay a student loan. Sure, they accumulated savings. It's gone. It's gone. How stupid for them to say that. Like it was going to be ongoing. No, it was a one-time deal. And now I'm hearing everybody, oh, the housing business. I was having dinner the other night, or lunch, and I listened to this realtor was talking to, I don't know who it was, I think it was a customer, and say, oh, this time it's going to be different. I guess the realtor was trying to, sell a house to this guy, and he was worried. I got bits and pieces, but it seemed like he was worried about the account. Oh, no, it's different. It's different this time. I say, what? Tell him the truth. It's worse this time than the last bubble. Because things are really screwed up now. Last week I said to everybody on the radio, look, if you bought a house from 2020, between 2020 and now, you better be the first one to take your price today and cut it 15%. Because you're going to save yourself 25%. You're going to get out before anybody else. It's worse now, this housing market, than the last housing market because we have inflation. So in other words, we got inventory is going up now, right? Inventory is really building. And I talked to realtors, friends of mine, and they're saying, boy, inventory is really building now. Inventory is really building. So you got a big inventory build, and against that, you got an inflation build. And not only that, you got the Federal Reserve raising short-term rates. So here you are, you got people who are sitting there, they're paying more for gasoline, more for food. The payments on their cars and everything else are going up because the bank's raising their payments because they keep pushing up the payments. Up interest rates. Are you kidding me? And all these people who bought these homes during the pandemic, remember this? They're all moving out of the city. They're all going to go to the suburbs. They're all going to work out in the suburb. They overpaid for those houses. They overpaid for houses. Big time. Now think about this. You used to, inflation and a house price would go up together. They'd always go up together. So you'd have a good, your wages, inflation, the price of a home, they'd all go up, in lockstep. That's how it used to be. Now, no. Anything can take one of those things, and inflation go through the roof of the price, or your wages go down. But think about this. A person used to, let's say you bought a house for around $800,000, and you and your wife together made, let's say together you made about $70,000, $80,000. Okay. Now, it used to be that, again, if you figure out, if for a person who buys a house for $800,000 and he's got an income of $7,000, that's crazy. You're not making enough money. Okay. So you should be, the ratio shouldn't be, what's that, about 12, is it? If you go 7 to 80, about 12, 7 to 800, about 12. That's a crazy ratio. The ratio should be half that. Should be about half that. So now you got these crazy ratios. Price of homes are going crazy, and they went crazy during that pandemic because there was a very small market of people looking for. They had a lot of people looking to get out of the city, go to the suburb, but there was very little housing available, especially new construction. So they overpaid for their homes in contrast to their income. So what I'm trying to say is it's worse now. So if you and your wife are having a combined income of about 70 and you paid $700,000 for the house, $6,000 for the house, you paid way too much based on your income. That's nuts. That's crazy. So let's see. So if you're making $70,000, divide that into $600,000. What would that be? That would be about that'd be a ratio of what? Okay. But anyways, but my point to you, don't listen to them, okay? Don't listen to them. That this is different this time. It's worse this time. You got the number? Okay. So anyways, I'll guess at it. So let's just say that if you divided 70, if you made 70,000 and put that into 600,000, 7.6, that's probably be a ratio of about 7 to 6, that'd be about maybe 10, 11, something like that. So 11, right? That's even too high. You see where I'm going? So even if you bought a house at $600,000 and you're making a combined income of 7, the ratio comes out at, what do you say, 11? I mean, you got to get that house down to about $400,000. But see, people aren't doing that. So that's why I'm saying the ratios are nuts today compared to what they were in the last crash. The last crash, we didn't have interest rates going up. We didn't have the Fed raising rates. Okay. We didn't have the inflation going crazy like it is now. So as I said at the beginning of the show, if I were selling my house right now, I would drop it, boom, 15%. Call my realtor right now, because, and you're not, I know you won't. Oh, no, it's different this time. Phil doesn't know what he's talking about. And then I'll tell you what, next year this time you're going to say, oh, my God, I wish I listened to him. Oh, I wish I listened to him. I just dropped it down by 20% and I can't get rid of this house. I dropped it 25%, I can't get rid of this house. So things are worse, okay? Now, going back to the stock market, it's the same thing. People nuts. They're all nuts. They have no idea what a stock market is. They listen to these dopes on TV thinking they know something. Well, if they do, they're not telling you. Remember what a market is. A stock market is trend. Everything is trend in life, right? And when you look at a stock market, I don't look at fundamentals. I don't look at the enterprise value. I don't look at the trailing PE, forward PE, price to book, price to sales, price to whatever, free cash flow. I could care less about that. I want to see where the money is going. And in the situation we have now, we have such a bad downtrend in this stock market. Think about this trend. How are you going to get out of this trend? This trend has been going down for 185 days. 108. They can't break out. It's like an airplane and a tailspin going down, and you can't pull out. You can't pull out. People don't realize that. And they're sitting on the plane, have no idea. They're ordering another cocktail. Unbelievable.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%. Lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, 60%? Gasoline, 55%? I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Graney at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com. Or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know, I told my members last week, or the week before, I think it was right before the holiday, I said, you watch what they're going to do. They're going to rally. Oh, I know. When the market, we came back after July 4th, and the market was down 700 points. And I said, don't sell short. They're going to rally this market from here. They're going to wipe out that 700, and they're going to try to go to, on the S&P, up to 400, or if you look at SPX, 4,000. They're trying to get back to that 4,000, and they're going to do that going right into earnings season, because earnings are going to be so bad. They're trying to build a cushion. So in other words, if you looked at the S&P, let's say it's at 360, they're trying to move it up to 4,000 because they know earnings are going to be terrible. So they're building a cushion. I said, so what they're going to do is they're going to take money out of oil. We knew that. So we took profits, and then we started short our oil. Started short oil. Beautiful. Then I said, everybody starts buying tech stocks. They're going to lead. Tech stocks will lead. They all go in the same stocks. Facebook, Google, Apple, Amazon. Oh, my God. For 14 years. I don't know why they just don't shut the market down and have 5 stocks. Just have 5 stocks. Make everybody's life easy. Everybody in the same stupid stocks. So we were right, though. We were right. So we took the money, our profits. We did beautiful in oil. And then we took profits, and then oil started to go down, so we started short oil. And then we started to buy, starting last week, I think it was last week, we started to buy tech stocks. Now I said, now then they're going to start, and then what they're going to do, run the tech stocks up a little bit between now and Tuesday, and then they're going to turn around and they're going to try to run the banks up. There's 2 leaders, techs and banks. You always got to keep your eye on those, techs and banks. And so that's what's happening right now. But here's the sad part. Someone's going to be buying Microsoft today, right? So they're in them today. They're not going to take any profits. And they're going to think, oh, this is it. The crash is over. Oh, we're on our way. They have no idea how the market works. We are in a severe downtrend. One of the worst downtrends we ever had at a time that things couldn't be worse. You can't pull yourself out of this downtrend, so use it. So don't do long-term investing on Microsoft and NVIDIA and Microsoft and Apple and Intuit. No. Just be in those stocks 4 to 5 days, and they'll let you know when to get out. The chart will tell you when to get out, because all of a sudden you're going to see Microsoft going up, Apple going up, and then you're going to see the volume start going down. And you almost can pick on the chart exactly where it's going to hit and where it's going to go right down. Because it's in an overall down, dangerous downtrend. And the downtrend's going to get worse. We can't break out of that trend. The only way you can break out of that downtrend, okay, there's only a couple ways that you can do that. First, you need to have great earnings. In other words, when you have a downtrend, we're in a downtrend for 180 days. The last downtrend we're in for 30 days. Just 30 days, that's it. And they could turn the downtrend to an uptrend. Why? Because they had QE. So in other words, you can take a downtrend, severe downtrend, get out of that tailspin, and start buying when you have QE. But remember, at that time, they still could do QE. At that time, we didn't have tremendous inflation. Okay? So at that time, we didn't have tremendous inflation. So they could do QE. They could print money, buy treasuries, drop yields, and that's an environment, okay, that tech stocks like. But what happened by November of last year, they couldn't do that anymore. And that's when the Qs, the NASDAQ, and I told everybody this was going to happen. We were way ahead of everybody. I said, this is going to happen, and it's going to drop about 20, 30%, and it did. The first time, the NASDAQ dropped 30% in 14 years. In 14 years. Why? Because the gig was up. Because in order to keep the tech stocks moving up, you got to do QE. You got to keep printing money, buy treasuries, drop interest rates to zero. They couldn't do it anymore. Because if they kept doing that and pushing up inflation, gasoline would be $5, it'd be $10. Now, another way you can break out, okay, is if you have great earnings. Well, the earnings are going to be horrible. The earnings coming in are going to be terrible. Now, how do you know? Just look at the numbers. How can the earnings be good? When everything you look at, production is down big time. Manufacturing is down big time. I mean, anything you look at, okay, trade deficits are up big time. Consumer confidence is down big time. No matter where you look for information, it tells you the market's going to get worse. So you can't pull out of this downturn. So if you're buying Apple or Microsoft or Google or any of these stocks today, do not buy them as an investment. Buy them as what we call a swing trade. A swing trade. And then in 4 days, 5 days, when it turns around and starts going down again, short them. So you'll make 10% up, you'll make 10% down. What's wrong with that? Anybody who's getting these think these are long-term investments and they're buying them at the bottom again, they're going to get rich, that's what you're being told, you're being lied to. You've got to learn how the market works. That's what I say to everybody. Look, you can join my gang free for 10 days. And when you're done at the 10 days, at least one thing, you're going to walk away understanding how the market works a lot better than you did before you were with me for 10 days. At least pick that up. How does the market work?
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
What, are you nuts? If the stock market can make you so rich, especially Apple and Microsoft and Google and Amazon and the rest, why are so many Americans poor? If the 401k promises you a retirement, then why is it we are in a retirement crisis? Here's the answer. Because 85% of you get out of the market too late. I fixed that with my color-coded chart, which tells you when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out. That's right, when to run like hell. Check it out. You get a free membership and the free color-coded chart for 10 days. Check it out, philsgang.com.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Welcome to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, now the next couple days, if you're in Apple with us, Microsoft, NVIDIA, the old Broadcom, AVGO, they call it now, watch the volume. You're going to start seeing your volume bars decelerating as those stocks go up. That means get ready now, turn around, and then you sell it short. You stay in this channel. We can't break out of this channel. It's too difficult. They're not going to do QE. You need QE to break out of a severe down channel. You think they're going to do that? He's talking about it, but he's not going to do it. Okay, that's number one. So you don't want to get hurt. Okay, so you're making some nice profits in the next couple of days. Remember, they got to bring this market up to 4,000 on the S&P. So they're sitting there on Tuesday when they start reporting earnings on the banks, because they know that the market's in deep trouble. Okay, that the earnings are going to be horrible. So again, when you have a situation like this where we really have just a terrible market. Okay, and you get these little rallies like this, be realistic. You can't sit there and think the market, we're on our way again. No, we're not. Okay, we're not. As I said, you got to have great earnings. We're not going to get those, or you need a capitulation. Now, what's that? Well, capitulation means that if you go and take a look at how many stocks, there's 500 stocks, S&P 500. Only about 22% of those 500 stocks are in a pattern that we then would, that it's not an investment. In other words, you got to have 75% of the 500 stocks in the S&P above their what they call moving average. Just think of like a line on a chart. It's got to be above it. That's like support, okay? So you got to have 75% of your stocks above that line. We're at only just 25%, not even that, 22%. So see, people don't even understand how the market works. So if you understood how the market works, you'd be in here today. We're up 10%. We take some money, put in our pocket, profits, put a stop in. We know, okay, that we're not going to be able to get to where we find out that 75% of the 500 stocks are going to be, above the moving average during this earnings season. Not going to happen. So we know that earnings are going to drop. We know that the market's going to go down. These are the things, these little things you'll learn. Even if you just become a member for 10 days and you don't stay with me, at least you're going to have an insight into the market. Oh, I get it now. Oh, that's how it works. Now I know what he's talking about by breath. I see what he's saying. God, before I used to get in here and think it was an investment. I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that. You mean if you're in a stock and the breadth is below 70, if you don't have 75% of your stocks above the moving average, the rally can't hold. Oh, I get it now. See, those are the little things you learn. And it's all free. I don't charge you for that. Okay? So the only way we can get out of this terrible, we're in a plane, we're going down 700 miles an hour, we're going straight down, nose down, okay? That's where we are, all right? And there's nothing we can do. We can't get great earnings. We can't capitulate. We can't get to a point where the VIX hits 40 and people panic. That's what you need. You need people, when you have a severe downtrend, 180 days the market's going down. How do you stop it from going down? Well, it's not going to go. You can't change course unless we reach a point that there's such a panic that everybody just says, sell, sell, sell. And on my chart, there's a place, look, it's got 40%. When it hits 40%, that's when they panic. That's when they panic. Get me out, get me out. And then they throw their stock away. And then there's no more sellers. And it's the VIX, called the VIX. And when there's no more sellers in there, all the sellers are gone, then the big institutions come and start buying because there's no sellers left. They feel comfortable. They come, and then that's when you buy a great deal. That's when you start buying stocks on sale. Not today. So even for the next 10 days, these little things you're going to learn, if you don't stay with me, is going to save you a lot of pain. A lot of pain. Talking about pain, oh my God, listen to this. Listen to this garbage.
We made incredible progress on the economy from where we were a year and a half ago. We got a long way to go because of inflation, because of I call it the Putin tax increase.
Oh my God!
Because of gasoline,
Putin
and all that grain he's keeping from being able to get to the market.
This guy just a habitual liar. A habitual liar. This guy. My God! You imagine if this was Trump saying that, he'd be in jail. They'd have him in jail right now. This guy's a habitual liar. So let's think about what he's saying here, okay? He's done a great job. He's doing a great job. Really? And where's the cut, the one that he said, he was saying to the people started to laugh at him. Which one was that?
You know, Trump did not leave a very good situation. You think I'm kidding?
You see him laugh at him? Because they know he did. He left an excellent situation. But he sits there and lies about it. He thinks he's clever. When Biden inherited Trump's situation, our growth was 6.3%, real growth. Under this dope, we're back to negative growth. And we're going to have 2 quarters back-to-back negative. Inflation, he inherited 1.4%. His inflation is 8%. The price of gasoline, he inherited $2.39. It's up 100%. And he's sitting there lying. Wages under Trump was up 2.5%. But we didn't have inflation. We didn't have 40-year high inflation. This jerk, wages decreased by 1.5%. Now, Biden is claiming he's created the best jobs ever. I don't think I have that one yet right here. I think this is it.
Previous administration lost more jobs in its watch than any administration since Herbert Hoover. That's a fact. All based on failed trickle-down.
Oh, God, geez. This guy's such a liar. Okay, so let's go and let's look at the facts. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this is why we can't pull out of this tailspin. When you have a downtrending market like we have that's so dangerous, think if you're on a jet going 600 miles an hour, it's going straight down. Because he's not willing to tell the truth. He's not willing to fix the plane. He's not willing to get the parachutes out. That's a man that's dangerous. That's a man that needs to be impeached. They impeached Trump for making a phone call. Do you believe it? So Biden's claiming he created the highest number of jobs of any president since 1939. That's a lie. He says he created 5.8 million. He didn't create 5.8 million. The 5.8 million are the people when they said, shut down the economy and go home. You don't have to pay your mortgage. We're going to do forbearance on your mortgage. So you have a lot of cash. Go spend it. Wrap it up.
People don't want to talk about these days, but it's true. Since I've become president, we've created 8.7 million new jobs in 16 months on all time.
That's a lie. The people that were told to go home. We got to lock the economy down. We got to lock it down. You go home. When they started to come back to work, he counts those as new created jobs. Another lie. We can't fix what's wrong when we got a pathological liar. And people don't understand the situation. That's why understand how the market works at least for 10 days. Not going to cost you a thing. And for those people who say, oh, the housing market's okay, it's different this time, are you nuts?
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
You're not alone. 80% of those in the stock market, just like you, lose money. Hi, I'm Phil Graney, philsgang.com. Why do they lose? Because they don't know how to short stocks in a down market. That will change once you use my patent Pro 2 color-coded chart. It works. The technology works. And it not only gives you an edge on the upside, but Pro 2 will put a smile on your face on the downside. That's right. Check it out. Free 10-day trial at philsgang.com.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. So they're trying to push the market up by Tuesday. We're at 389. They have to be at 400 by Tuesday on the S&P. So they're using the tech stocks to do it, okay? So we got into the tech stocks early because we, first of all, sold our oil stocks because we made good money on oil. We were in it very, very early. And then I said, let's take our oil because we're going to go into earnings season, and they're going to rotate out of oil, and they're going to start buying tech first, same old tech stocks they buy all the time. Then they'll start catching some bank stocks. So if you're in some tech stocks right now, that's fine, but make sure you take a look at the bank stocks tomorrow. And then also take a look at some of the travel stocks like the airlines. That's how they're going to rotate the money. And then once we hit on Tuesday and we start the banks, that's when the fireworks start. Those earnings are going to be absolutely horrible. All right, now, and that's the thing. As I said, you join my gang for 10 days. It's free. Just walk away. If you don't want to be a member, that's fine. You got 10 days of education of how the market works. How do you connect these things? Like what I've been telling you about with this rally right now. We're in a severe downtrend. We're not just, this isn't, anybody's saying like on TV, I'm listening, they're all saying, oh, this is good. This is the end now. This is the end of the crash. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because first of all, the tech stocks are underneath the 2 moving averages. Next, we don't have the breadth. We don't have the breadth to sustain them. We've got to have good breadth. We don't have that. We need 75% of our S&P 500 stocks above their support. Only 25%. That doesn't work. We got inflation going on. And he's raising rates as there's inflation going on. And we got ratios on homes. People went nuts buying homes during the pandemic, moving out to the country. They paid way too much for their homes. That's a real big problem. And the crash is going to be worse than the last crash. And I have to get a laugh when they say, oh, no, it's different this time. Anytime I hear that, oh, it's different this time, it's always going to be worse. Is anybody ever lucky enough it's going to get better? Does anybody really think they're lucky enough in a situation it's going to get, like you got in a car crash, right? And now you're going down the road, tire blows, you're going heading towards a tree. Do you say to yourself, oh, this time here, I think it's going to be better this time. I think it's going to be better. Do you think like that? So in other words, you got in a crash 5 years ago. You lost your arm and you lost your fingers and you broke your legs. And now this time you're heading toward the same tree 5 years later. And you're going, oh, I think it's different this time. You don't think like that, right? Because it's not going to be different this time. Not going to be different this time. And the problem we have in this country, I want a president who says, you know what, I'm wrong. I got to do what's best for us. He's not doing that. He's doing what's best for his environment, for his environmentalist people, his socialists. That's all he cares about, taking care of the socialists, taking care of the environment. He don't care about the inflation. For God's sakes, inflation in oil. Inflation is the biggest threat to our capitalist system of government. Being oil independent, having access to oil is central to our national defense to keep us safe. And he doesn't want anything to do with the oil either. And people applaud for him. What's the matter? You nuts? This is crazy. Listen to this lie.
By the end of September, I will have cut the federal budget by $1 trillion.
Oh, shut up. He didn't cut it. He didn't. That's another lie. I want a president who says, I made a mistake. You think I like sitting here calling this guy a liar? How's that constructive? How does that help me or you? How does that help our wallets? It doesn't. This guy is so bad. This guy is so bad. Now, that's a bold-faced lie. He didn't cut the budget. He didn't cut the budget. What he did, a couple things happened. When Congress put a budget together, when we had in the middle of COVID, if once we came out of COVID, there was an automatic cancellation of the money that was sitting in the budget. It had nothing to do with him. We're out of COVID officially now. So what happens is, when Congress wrote that bill, they put in this, what do they call it, red line or whatever. And what happens now is that money that was budgeted for COVID drops automatically. So he's going to take credit, though. He's going to take credit. Isn't that awful? Instead of telling the truth, standing up and say, oh, we did pretty well, we could drop our budget. But here's what he did worse, what Congress did. Instead of being honest with us, you know what Congress did? Before they cut that, it's supposed to drop off automatically, they raised the budget by another 1.8 trillion or whatever it was. So when it dropped off, they're going to say they cut the budget, but they didn't really cut it. That's what they do in Washington. Isn't this awful? This is who we have running this country. Isn't it? And Republicans aren't going to be any different. They're going to do the same thing. They're going to do the same thing. So we have and the reason why the market's going to get worse is what's going on in Ukraine. People don't understand that either. I mean, our timing couldn't have been worse. Our timing couldn't have been worse with this guy. He's been in the foreign relations business for 35 years. He has the worst reputation. His reputation, he's a dope. He's always made bad decisions when it came to foreign relations, okay? And he made the worst situation. This is terrible. I mean, you tell me, he's talking about how great a president he is? Are you kidding? He's the first president I ever heard where, for the first time I ever heard from the IMF, the International Monetary Fund, that the world economy is heading into the worst economic headwinds ever. I've never heard that from IMF about, and he's the guy, is the president. He could have stopped that war in Ukraine. It should have never started, but he didn't have the talent to do it. He's stupid. And everybody will tell you, that's not me being mean to him. He's just a terrible, terrible negotiator. Unless him and his son are going to grab money. He just lacks talent. So it was so important for us to make sure that Putin didn't invade Ukraine. The timing couldn't be worse. He should have done everything. All Putin wanted, all he wanted was, after the Soviet Union of 15 countries broke up and they all got under this umbrella of NATO, and now he was sitting there alone, Putin, and now all these guys who are part of Russia are now on the other side pointing missiles at him. He just doesn't want to have Ukraine, who's right on his border, having missiles pointed at. That's like having Cuba setting up missiles in Mexico looking at us. You can't blame the guy. He could have negotiated our way out of this. This should have never happened. It would never happen with Trump. Trump would have put the fear of God. It would never happen. Now that Biden did this, because you know what his mind's on. His mind is, what's the next deal him and his family's going to make, right? They don't care. So the problem is, this all comes back to the stock market. All comes back to our economy. This is a terrible thing we're in. But it doesn't have to be terrible, because you can make money when the market's going down. We're in this exciting downtrend. So if you were with us, you'd have been making money as this trend has been going down for 180 days. 180 days. You'd have been shorting stocks. And then you were doing swing trades like the last couple of days. And Microsoft, the regular tech stocks, everybody said. So there's an opportunity, but you're only going to have a good opportunity if you know how to sell short. And not just sell short, understand how the market works. How the market really works. You put this together with this, and then should I be in the market or not? Don't depend on CNBC. Don't depend on Fox Business. When you sit there, or Bloomberg, make a decision you're going to buy a stock, or you should be in the market or not in the market. That's not how you make a decision. They're not there helping you. That's not their job. They work for their advertisers. They're going to do anything to make you feel good. For heaven's sakes. So we got this terrible situation now with Ukraine, and it's going to go on for years. And when you hear oil's coming down, forget it. It's going to go. We're going to hit $125 a barrel at some point. Just like with housing, it's different this time. Oh yeah, tell you what. Look up I'll do it for you. Let's look up every city, the last crash, where the inventory went through the roof and who got hit the first. I'll bet you those same cities, I know Las Vegas was one, I'll bet those are the first ones to get hit again. Join my gang free tonight for 10 days. At least learn how the market works. You don't have to pay anything for that.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.